Rise of the Jedi, I'ma fly with a red eye. If you got as high as me, you would die like a dead eye. I've been dark side living and I hope that I'm forgiven, but I don't give a fuck if I'm not, cause I'm winning. Burn me alive, see if I die. Rise from the ashes, no longer Jedi. I'm with the Sith, suck on my dick. Please call me Vader, I'm not Anakin.
Welcome to the Longhouse. I am your King Ahmed Grey, the king of the army of the Greys. Welcome. If you are easily offended, there is a door behind you. Get out of my kingdom! Now, I'm not going to explain in this video either. Excuse me, I am still sick. If there's a bunch of random cuts in this fucking video, I apologize because it's me cutting out me coughing my goddamn lungs out. So, that's definitely going to be a thing like that. So, yeah, I'm not explaining why I left the reaction space, but I'm back now. And we're back with a banger! What I assume is going to be a banger. The album is Ben by Macklemore, which Ben is his real name. So, yeah. Macklemore is one of those artists that is at the absolute top of my list for underrated artists in rap. It goes G-Eazy and then him for me. They're both extremely underrated. They have incredible songs. But Macklemore, you know him for Thrift Shop, and you know him for Can't Hold Us. I know him for songs like Fences or no, I'm thinking of the artist who made a song with him. I know him for songs like Kevin and songs like Neon Cathedral and White Privilege 1 and 2 and what is the song? Otra ciudad, otra vida, otra ciudad. Like that, I can't remember the name of the song. And Excavate and like, you know, like I know there's just those are the songs that I think of when I think of Macklemore. Honestly, I rarely think of like Thrift Shop and stuff or Downtown or any of those songs. They are on my playlist. I think of like Dance Off, which is an incredible song, and the fan-made video that is just fucking out of this world, and stuff like that. I don't ever like. I found Macklemore the same way most people found him, when he became big on the radio, and then I like deep dove, and like The Heist is a fucking masterpiece. It's a very good album, and all of his albums since have just been fucking incredible, and his cinematography for his music videos are fucking awesome, and his battle with addiction and the songs that he's written about that hit so close to my heart that I will always love Macklemore for that. So, with that long-ass intro of me sucking his dick for fucking 5 minutes, let's get into the album. The album is called Ben. I am using the YouTube playlist that he has up on his YouTube channel. I don't know if this is all the songs or if they're in proper order, but I'm going with this because this has the music videos that have been dropped for a lot of the songs. Some of these I have already heard, including this first one. I don't remember all of them very well. I remember this one, though. This is very good. And then I know I've heard another one because I have a playlist that plays like random songs that I would like on Spotify. And a song came on, and I hope it's on this album, that I was like blown away by. But I was driving, so I didn't look where it was from, but I know it was him because it said, and I hope it's on here, but I don't remember what it's called. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into our album reaction for Macklemore's Ben album. First song here we have Chant featuring Tones and I. Already we see the black and white. It's usually a serious kind of downer song when we do that. Sometimes we'll see if that is the case today.
They told me that I vanished. They told me that I had it. They told me that I'm gone. I told them don't panic.
Ooh. So that like soft open. We don't have anything else. It's like just the piano right now. Just do, right? This very soft, somber sound. We have just Ben in the water, neck deep. that line, they told me that I vanished. I told them don't panic. Like he's speaking to the people who are like people are bringing this to him, like people in a circle, like, oh, hey, people are saying you're this, you're that, you're no longer relevant, blah, 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 blah. And he's just like, don't worry about it. It's chill. We're coming back. We're still making money. We're still doing great. We're going to continue to be successful. Just give it time. Like it's that there can be a lot of things thrown at you in the world. Take a breath. Enjoy yourself. Let's keep moving forward like we are in this reaction.
They told me that I'm gone. I told them don't panic. When you've done it this long, and you've seen magic, and you know it won't kill you, even when the whole world doubts it. This is my moment. They can't take my talent. They can't take my stripes. They can't erase my hours.
Yep.
I'm from the underground. Anything above ground is a mountain. I'm done trying to impress anybody but the heavens where I'm headed. You don't get to hold on to your flowers. I am in my zone.
Oh, man, dude. Whoo! That's not for anybody. That is for other artists, and that's for him, those bars. Listen to what he's saying. He's saying, it doesn't matter what's coming next. I've been to the top of that mountain, but I came from the underground. We put in these 1,000 hours. We put in the 10,000 hours. We put in the blood, sweat, and beers that it takes to get here. And we're going to keep going, whether we're 6 feet under or we're 6,000 feet above. We're going to keep moving forward, and whatever comes our way, we're going to tackle it. And we're going to fucking attack it, and we're going to be successful no matter what. Because the fucking passion it takes to do this for so long, like he has, like other artists have, like Eminem has, and Nas, and anybody else who's been out there for fucking years. The fucking dedication that takes, and the love for the craft and the love for the art is something that not everybody has. There are plenty of people who make a song and get big, and then they never do anything else with their life. And then there's other people like Mac. He don't give a fuck if he's on the radio or not. All he cares about is making his art, putting it out there for the world to see, whether they like it or not. He did it for himself, and that's what matters. That is a true artist. That is a masterclass in being an artist, whether you're a YouTuber, a Twitch streamer, you draw for a living, or you make music. Do it because you love it, not because you want to make a paycheck, and you will always be successful in your own mind because you love what you have done no matter what. Piece of advice. That's the reason I still do this. I could get 10 views on this video. I don't care. I'm doing this because I enjoy it and I want to share my journey. And I want to look back one day and be like, hey, I remember that. I remember how I felt. I remember every piece of that. And it's all on camera. And that's a beautiful fucking sentiment. That's why I do YouTube. I do music because I love the feeling of writing. I love the feeling that it gives me. And I love the release that it does. And although I can't get out of my own head to release that stuff yet, we're getting there, I still do it. It's still so deeply ingrained in me as a person because I was saved by these things. That's the difference between somebody who's doing it for money and somebody who truly loves the platform and loves the art form. And yeah, Ben is definitely one of those people. Damn.
Eyes on the throne, anybody but the heavens where I'm headed. You don't get to hold on to your flowers. I am in my zone. Eyes on the throne. 20K deep, better pull out your phones. Turning the arena to believers every time I hit the ceiling. Ain't nobody ever touching my show. Look.
Oh, that's a good one. Turning the arena into believers. Like even, because I'm sure he saw this. People went with an expectation to see him in concert, right? They went expecting everything to be Can't Hold Us and those kind of songs. But reality was that's not who he is. He had fun with those, but he's this. He's the rapper. He's the storyteller. He's the broken soul that writes the songs, that gives emotion to help people move forward, not just himself. That's the difference. And he had to sell himself to people who would come and expect a certain thing and then get their minds blown out their assholes because they got something else that is just far more profound and beautiful. That's the truth right there.
Turning the arena to believers every time I hit the ceiling. Ain't nobody ever touching my show. Look at where we started. Look at where we got to. Almost OD that night in the hospital. Wasn't gonna die. More life in the arsenal. Got another shot to pull off the impossible.
Ooh, okay, we're gonna get into the chorus now, which that voice was beautiful that came in. That is heavy. There are few people who can understand that sentiment of almost dying, of overdosing, of being so close to ending it all with drugs or alcohol, then coming back and gaining success. But he did that while he had already gained success, and he came back to gain more and keep going because he got the wake-up call. And there are very few people in the world who will ever understand that unless you've been there, unless you've been an addict. That is who he is at the core, and that is what makes him this broken, hurt, painful person. And it sucks, but it's also inspirational because you see the heights that somebody, even who is so deep within themselves, can reach, and that is beautiful. There's a lot of talking, and this is the first song. This is going to be a long reaction.
Look at where we started. Look at where we got to. Almost OD that night in the hospital. Wasn't gonna die. More life in the arsenal. Got another shot to pull off the impossible.
To cry for me. I'm a fighter. Fighter. You can't take my voice from me. I will rise up. Rise up. So what are you waiting for? I ain't ready to die yet.
Woo! Yo, that beat pickup. Like her, I love how they just like, even the beat was already pretty subdued. It was just a few instruments, right? But like when she came in, it was just gone. It was barely there. And it's just her voice carrying the song, this powerful message. And then as she rises, so does the beat, comes from the back end and pushes right in your face and pulls that emotion and that feeling out of you that gets you pumped up. It gets you fucking excited. Oh man, that's the thing I remembered from when this came out and I saw the video and I listened to it, was her fucking voice is incredible, and that draw in and then boom right in your face, like, and just powerful, beautiful.
Rise up. So what are you waiting for? I ain't ready to die yet. The pain is where faith is born. Are you alive yet? Are you alive?
The pain is where faith is born. Are you alive yet? It's like that adage, you ain't meant to live until you find something that you're willing to die for. Like that idea of like you don't know what living is until you have something to live for, or someone, or in that vein, right? And that's the chorus. It's fucking beautiful.
Are you alive yet? Are you alive yet? Are you
On my
alive?
grave, what quote will be etched in? Never played the game to be a contestant. Never joined the league to ride bitches. The winds hit.
Talk that shit, dude. Oh my God. I didn't join the game to be a player. You joined to be a winner. I didn't join the league to sit on the bench. I joined to be the player. I joined to be the star of the show. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Rap comes with an ego. You got to have that fucking fire in you. In your head, you're the best, or you're gonna be the best, and that's it. That's what keeps a lot of rappers going. This is a competitive, and this is a full contact sport, and you got to be ready for that. You gotta have a thick skin to be able to make it in it, and it's so fucking true. Like that, I'm not here to just be the dude you remember for that one song. I'm here to be the king, baby. Oh, that's so good. Also, those Doberman pinchers right there, damn. some pretty dogs. All right, let me go. It's good.
On my grave, what quote will be etched in? Never played the game to be a contestant. Never joined the league to ride bitches. The winds hit different when they don't expect it.
Yo, that's true. The winds hit different when they don't expect it. When every single person around you or who is talking to you is telling you that you're not going to make it, and then you succeed, that feeling, that high never leaves you, because you spit in their fucking face and told them, I did it better than you could, motherfucker. I am better than you ever could be, and I proved it to you in every single way I did. And that's a fucking damn.
Never join the league to ride bitches. The winds hit different when they don't expect it. It's back and now I'm up in meetings, and you better believe me now that we got the arena. The Sonic's making a comeback.
Woo!
Man, I got children, man.
Ooh, he's making a comeback. Like, he coming for that bread. He coming for that money. He coming for that crown.
I
Woo!
bus pass, selling CDs to make a couple of bucks back. And now I'm up in meetings, and you better believe me now that we got the arena. The Sonic's making a come. Happiness, that's facts. Till you take what you made and decide to give it back like that.
Oh my God. Go back.
You know what 50,000 feels like? When you question, is this real life? The money doesn't buy happiness, that's facts. Till you take what you made and decide to give it back.
So that's a double right there. Do you know what 50,000 feels like? Not just $50,000, 50,000 people. There ain't a lot of artists in the world right now who knows what that feel like. That is a whole you know what, but he's also saying, you know, that double is a beautiful thing. And then he goes into the other line of, you know what, money can't buy happiness until you try to give it back. Then you understand it. Like, when that success is taken away from you, then you understand what you're there for. Jesus Christ, dude. It's so good.
Is this real life? The money doesn't buy happiness, that's facts. Till you take what you made and decide to give it back like that.
For me, I'm a fighter. Is where faith is born.
Are you alive yet? Are you alive yet? This song is going to kill in live. That chorus, everybody's going to be screaming that in a live show. That's just, I can feel that because the energy that brings, it was a good opener.
Are you alive yet? Are you alive yet?
And it's a great opener for an album because it gets you, you understand who he is. You understand that this isn't your normal just like hip hop album. This is, he's putting his life, his story, his everything on the line in this, right? It's not just a fucking thought in the wind. This is something more complex and profound, but also showing the skill that it takes to be here. like it's getting me, like, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what else comes.
Are you alive yet? Are you alive yet? Are you alive?
I was supposed to be a one hair ringer. Now I got too many rings and not enough fingers. Keep
Oh, damn. People said he was going to be a one-hit wonder, basically, and now he's got so many platinum hits it doesn't fucking matter. Damn, dude, proving him wrong.
I was supposed to be a one hair ringer. Now I got too many rings and not enough fingers. Keep doing my thing, they keep chasing the way. Thinking it's been written, I've been running. It's been a minute, been done it. I bet you 100 that I've been winning.
Ooh, that was a clean scheme, dude. The Ben to go with his name, Ben. Oh man, that was fucking sick. Just the quick little like two word fucking punchlines and coming back to it, just brah, 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 just the fucking rapid fire. That was beautiful.
But he's touching my stage. They head tripping like a b-boy head spinning. I bench press the industry and I deadlift it. It's trophies, plaques all over and the view's decent. At the end of the day, it's like
shit, dude. That scheme kept going. I love the fucking night at the museum bars, the Ben Stiller bars. It's just like every night at my house is like night at the museum, plaques everywhere, and the view's decent. Like, that's fucking crazy. That, yeah, you brag, dude. That's sick.
night at the museum. Trophies, plaques all over and the view's decent. At the end of the day, it's like who needs it? Player on player, gotta keep competing. Keep dreaming, won't settle for shit. It is a sport, it's my life. Run the championship.
Oh! Yep, that's the difference. This ain't sport, it's my life. This ain't a game to me. This is everything to me. Yep. Agree, 100%.
Gotta keep competing, keep dreaming, won't settle for shit. It is a sport, it's my life, win the championship.
I'm a fighter. Dude, his fucking chorus just hits. And then with the fucking choir in the back, that rise feels even more powerful. Like you're part of something. Like, oh, man. Right there. That in a live show as it builds, are you and then stops everything, pulls the fucking microphone out and lets the crowd finish it. Ooh, that would be such a crazy opening to a concert, dude. Oh man, that'd be sick. Damn, dude, that's so good. That's so good. So before we play the little outro here, we'll leave it on the screen for directed by Jake McGraw. Dude, like the I love how subdued the video is. It's so simplistic because it's just him telling his story and talking, and he's not going crazy. He's not going crazy with the bars or nothing like that. He's just telling his story. He's saying what inspires him, where he's at in his life, what is coming. And he's going forward, which is just, it's like that. It's just like that topping on the cake, like just that cherry on top, like is so good. That is such a powerful opener for a album. Like really, that is like, it hits different than it's like I said, this would make an incredible opener for a concert. This is already shaping up to be one of my longest reactions ever, but, you know, we're here for it. We'll see how much of my monologue for this I cut out.
Hi, I'm Sloan Haggerty, and I'm directing the No Bad...
Okay, so now we got No Bad Days featuring Colette. Let's get into it. Who's this child?
Hi, I'm Sloan Haggerty, and I'm directing the No Bad Days music video.
Is that his daughter?
He also happens to be my dad.
Yeah, okay. Oh, she looks like him. Aw. You're a little cutie. Awesome. It's cool to see his kids that they're part of this. Ooh, I like this opening already. His daughter's a little cutie. She looks a lot like her dad. That's funny. He can never deny that that's his kid. So I knew his name, his last name was Haggerty from the baseball song. Because he says proud to be a Haggerty. No, the drinking, yeah, because it's a drinking song about baseball. Proud to be a Haggerty. I couldn't drink like a gentleman, but I could make a drinking song for the rest of them, or something like that. Somewhere, I'm sure I butchered that, but yeah. Wait, is this all his camera equipment? Whoa, dude.
Macklemore. He also happens to be my dad.
This has to be a production company, or it's his. All right, this is a more fun song that we're used to, that most people would think of Macklemore from. I love that, man. We're out doing donuts. All the neighbors know us. Like that's so funny. Like you're infamous for causing trouble in the neighborhood. That's so fucking hilarious. I could see that with him 100%. He seems like just a fun dad who's just like, let's go do some fun shit.
That's the way we like to drive. Doing donuts, all the neighbors know us here, we outside. Look alive.
It's so cool that his daughter wants to like it's so cool that his daughter like has this like also love for creation, and whether it's music or videography or whatever, like it's cool that his daughter can be a part of that. Like it's not just like, oh, dad has to go to work again, I don't want nothing. Like he's clearly had like a very strong relationship with his daughter, and she loves him a lot and also wants to be a part of his journey and a part of his story, and that's really fucking cool. And he has zero problem with just bringing her into that and having her there, and that's beautiful. That's awesome.
Know us here, we outside. Look alive. The freaks of the city, they come out at night. Fuck a line, bad vibe, ready, 1989 bus.
Whoa, he bleached his hair. Whoa, what you doing? What you doing? Slim Shady over here. What you doing, bro? Yeah, he definitely the favorite parent. He's the dad that everybody goes over to their house all the time, and there's just like 10 kids running around the house at all times. And he's the dad who just lets them do whatever. He's got like a whole snack fridge separate for the kids. Like he always is making something crazy. He's always grilling. He always has like a party plan. He's got karaoke machines and arcade stuff and consoles set up and like all the fun stuff for the kids to come over and have a good time. Like he's definitely that dad. You could just tell. That's funny. They could try to make me quit. Stay in your lane. You ain't on my road trip. Like you're not on my lane. Step up off it. Nobody gives a fuck. Like it's a fuck. This is a great chorus. I like this song a lot. Oh, that's sick. I'm not even paying attention to the bars. Oh, the cubicle. It wasn't for me. I'd rather crash and burn and tell my story. Yep. 100%. I'm in the same boat. I would rather die trying to be a legend and be a fucking news story than nobody ever know your name. Cubicle, nah, wasn't for me. Rather crash and burn, go hella hard and live to tell my story. Bonfires, run it. Don't gotta say goodnight. You never wake up. This is so sick. Oh, wow. 20,000 people. Whoa. Can you imagine being a kid and your dad brings you out and is performing for 20,000 people and you're right next to him? Oh, he's riding the Zamboni in the middle of the fucking hockey match. That's so wild. Damn, that's cool. Oh, wow. You know what it is? He's living up to expectations he set for himself. There is a song with Macklemore and Ed Sheeran called Growing Up. And I remember when that song came out, it was such a beautiful song, right? And he's talking about being a father. It was right before his daughter was born. And it's like, I'll be there for your first breath. I'm not sure if I'll be there for your first steps. Like, the fearfulness of becoming a dad in the industry and not knowing if he's going to be around as much as he wants to be and be a good parent. And I remember when there was a live show where the lyrics changed from I'll be there for your first breath. I'm not sure if I'll be there for your first steps. And then he changed it for the live performances because then it went to today I was there for your first steps. And then now it's I was there for your first steps. Like he changed the lyrics because he changed the story, right? Because the story grew. And this feels like a continuation of that almost where it's like he has put so much into being a dad and being there and being able to share this moment and this life with his daughter. Not in like a forceful way, but in a beautiful way of showing her how incredible life can be is just cool. And it feels like he lived up to all those fears and became a better and incredible dad because he wrote the song, right? I know that's not why, but like it's just like hits really, really close to the heart where it's like, wow, he really did that. He really became the dad that he was afraid he wasn't going to be. Damn, dude, that's so cool. Oh, wow. Wow. I just needed a second for that because it just like hit me.
That's a wrap, people. Great job.
Oh, wow. That might be my favorite song. That's my favorite song so far. I don't think anything will top that. Wow. It's not my favorite for what the song's about, right? Like so he's still like talking shit kind of, and like more like being on the vibe train. It's more of what we're used to him, like, you know, just have fun, go with it, like just that kind of mentality. But the beauty of sharing this with your kid and being that good legendary dad it's so beautiful. Like it's even making me a little teary-eyed. Like it's so fucking beautiful. I'm just smiling. That's so fucking cool. Wow, that's an incredible song and an incredible video. Like that whole package right there. Like listening to the song, it would have been a great song, but it wouldn't have been my favorite. The video brought me to a different side of the story and made the song significantly better. Like, all right. So this is the first one that doesn't have a video. 1984. All right. Is this like when he was born? I wonder. Maybe. Damn, that was cool. Let's go.
This is not what it seems. This is ours for the taking. You are the lady for me.
Oh, wow. Is this a love song? That's so fucking cool. I like just the we are king, we are queen. This is ours for the taking. Like, man, that's like there's no second chance. There's no we gonna do this again. We're here. We make the most of it while we're here, and that's that. That's the mentality and life lesson that he's going with. It's fucking awesome.
What it seems, this is ours for the taking. You are the lady for me, and we've seen it all before. Sweat falls down to the floor. Tonight, I'm all yours. Let's live like it's 1984. Baby, give me the green light. Don't you break my heart.
This has like major Freddie Mercury vibes. I love it so much. It reminds me of I can't remember the song, but part of Dance Off, where he's like, "Hello, bouncer, I have a job for you. When I'm dancing, watch my shoes. Tonight is the night that we rendezvous. Sweat, fountain of youth, bust a move." And like that, like he's like encompassing this free Freddie Mercury style, like old school, just like 80s, 70s, like just free flowing. And we dance and we cry. Like this is, you know, fucking love it.
I'm all yours. Let's live like it's 1984. Baby, give me the green light. Don't you break your mind tonight. Heaven in those eyes. We won't die. Let the DJ guide tonight.
Oh, that's pretty. That's a good. Oh, wow. Like tonight's gonna live forever. This is just live with it. Oh man, just go with it. Wow. Beautiful. It's a beautiful love song. What makes this even more beautiful of a love song to me is that it doesn't matter how it sounds, really. He just wants to say these things. Like this is for his wife, right? Probably, I'm assuming. And like this is just for her. He don't give a fuck. Like it don't need to sound good. It's fun. And it means more because it's from him to her. And he's just letting us get a peek into that. He don't give a fuck. He's having fun. He's in love. It doesn't matter. Because what matters is that bond between them two to create this beautiful.
We won't die. Let the DJ guide tonight. And we've seen it all before. Wanna ride it to the stars. I wanna do this for
I like that. I like that line. Your love is a freeway. I want to ride it to the stars. Like, there's a double meaning in there. Like, your love frees me and it takes me to a better place, but also your love inspires me and makes me want to be a better person, to move on to a better place, to be successful, to be this or that. Beautiful. I agree with that because I have a person like that. Love you, Nessie. Oh, 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 oh. Before we move on to the next song, we've got to do our little review at the end of that. I feel like that's going to be a fan favorite, like real fans of Macklemore, because it's like they get where he's coming from, and it's like something fun and beautiful you can share with a significant other, like he has done with his wife. That's what it's written for, and it's so fun and loving and beautiful, and I loved it so much. It's such a good song. It's gotta be like my second favorite. I love it. Everything about this album so far has been fucking incredible. This is the other one that I've seen. Actually, this is the other one I've seen. I don't remember what the song's about. I remember this being a very fun song. This was the one I heard on the radio, I believe. Yes, people still listen to the radio.
And tonight's guest, Macklemore and the Maniacs. 1, 2, 3.
I just love that Macklemore always dances like nobody's watching. Like, we got Windsor singing. Like, this is the green. You know, if you can't tell, I love green. Green's my favorite fucking color. This is so fucking fun. I just love how much fun he has. Like, he just looks like he's always having a ball. No, I know why. Okay. I haven't seen the video of this. I heard the song because he crashed a wedding not far from me where I live and performed this song for the first time for them. That's why I know the song. I just remembered that. And then I went, and I think when it came out, I came and listened to it. I think I've seen the video. I know I liked it, but I think I've seen the video, but I can't remember if I listened to the whole song or not.
Dancing in the kitchen in their tube socks. I should have saw put me in a hearse. We both cuckoo. It's never gonna work.
Jesus Christ. Whoa. This is a breakup song? I don't remember that. I just remember the chorus. What? The opening to that is funny. I fell in love with her moonwalk, dancing in her tube socks. You know, his growing up, fucking Michael Jackson, Tom Cruise, dancing in the tube socks. Damn! I didn't expect that. I like that. You'll put me in a hearse. You're cool. You're never gonna. This is never gonna work. Like, you're gonna push me to. That's crazy. Also, I find it hilarious that everybody on this set has fucking spray tan, but that's the way it was back then. Whose man's was that? Is that secret Ryan Lewis camo? Kind of look like Ryan Lewis. No, it's not, but that's funny.
I think we need some space.
Yo, that slide was fire. Hold on, I want to see that again.
I think we need some space. I think we need a break. I think I need to move. I think this isn't safe. Why the hell you follow me to Walmart? Gotta know everything, you ain't Narwhal. Dress up on Friday night.
That's it. I was like, who is that dude in the beginning? I was trying to think. It's Narwhal. I'm dumb. But like, why you following me to Walmart? That's some, yo. If your bitch doesn't trust you so much that she gotta fucking she gotta show up at Walmart to make sure you actually at Walmart, you need to get rid of that bitch. That's a crazy bitch.
I think I need to move. I think this isn't safe. Why the hell you follow me to Walmart? Gotta know everything, you ain't Norwalk. Dress up on Friday nights, turn up till Sunday morning. I'm Mr. Probably Right, ignoring all the warnings. I shouldn't wanna kick it. Too many red flags. I knew you were problematic, cause all of your exes are mad.
I knew you were problematic because all your exes are so pissed off at you. They're so mad. Damn, bro. That's another red flag. If all their exes absolutely hate them and want absolutely nothing to do with them and have like a deep-seated anger with them, and you know some of them people, most likely they're a crazy bitch.
Somehow I'm back in your arms. Told you get back in my car. I know you don't really love me. You deserve acting awards. As long as the night is young, go crazy.
I know you don't love me. You deserve acting awards. I've definitely been in one of those relationships before.
You deserve acting awards. As long as the night is young, go crazy. I got your back. I'll be posted by the jukebox, watching you dance, thinking.
Again, all of these videos just look like they had a fucking blast filming. Like I wanna direct one of Macklemore's fucking videos. That'd be so much fun. You know all the crazy bitches are gonna love this song. Like, just straight up. Like, all them crazy bitches is gonna be like, yeah, I'll be your maniac. Fucking crazy. There's some cuckoo bitches out there. Y'all motherfuckers keep watch out. And I ain't talking about just women. There's some crazy motherfucking dudes out there too. They bitches too. Goddamn, bro. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out who you letting in your life. You gotta fucking really pay attention to like who around them and who not, and why people ain't around them, and like really fucking like analyze before you go into a relationship. And especially when you're in a relationship, you should definitely be looking at what the bitch is doing. Is she like over controlling and crazy? Get the fuck out of there. That ain't fucking healthy. That ain't good. That was a fucking fun song. I enjoyed it. This is just about crazy bitches, so this is fucking great. I love the video though. That was a sick video. Had like the old 80s, like early 90s feel of like love, like fucking blind date shows and shit like that. Like, it's fucking fun. Oh, this got moved a little bit. There we go. On to the next. All right, now we got Day You Die featuring Sarah Barthel of Antagram. I think that's how you say that. I'm sorry if I butchered it. Let's go. I like that. I like that fucking already.
If you know the day that you would die, pack your bags and tell your friends one last goodbye. Would you give up all the blame? Would you fucking fight the same if you?
Oh my God. Let's explore this for a second. If you knew the day that you would die, what would you do with it? Damn. That's a heavy question. I know that for me, it would be spending one last happy day with those I love. Like those people I'm close to, or the people that I would want, and not telling them. And so that's the last memory that they have of me. And then spending my last moments with the love of my life would be how I'd want to go. But like those people who are close to me, like friends, family, like the homies online, whatever, like whoever is close to me, have one last hurrah, one last great night of fun memories, and then not let them know what's going on. Just be like, I'll be gone for a little bit, and then just fading out that way, I think would be the way that I would want to do it. No funeral.
Would you fucking fight the same if you knew the day that you would
So,
Got accepted in the music school. But look what I did with music, fool.
oh, I never got accepted to music school. Look what I did with music, though. Like, that's crazy. But there's gonna be some crazy stories at my funeral. Same, bro. Same.
Hey, we all gon' die, all gon' die. Left some ripples in the tide. I had a pit bull in my mind, and I trained them over time. Take out the fucking leash and go and walk around outside and realize nothing's permanent. Set birth and death and find some gratitude between the two of them. A Gemini, two sides, Cadillac, two-tone hearse pulls me down a five.
Holy shit, dude! You're hitting heavy with this, with like a dope sounding track. The only two things guaranteed is you being born and you dying, and finding gratitude in between is all we can hope to do with life. That's insane! Oh, that hurts my brain. Oh, man. Dude. You didn't have to come that hard. That's so true, though. Fuck. Damn, dude. Like, think about that for a second. We're all gonna die one day. Just enjoy the fucking life you have while you're here. As bad as it is, find something that's good and hold on to that to keep you moving forward. Oh, man, that's heavy. That's fucking crazy. You just giving me fucking existential crises in the middle of a fucking reaction. Oh, my God. Wow, that continues on. Is it Excavate? It is Excavate. I had a vision of my death. Everyone I love and respect. A two-tone Cadillac hearse. Yeah, I like. And then he like repeats that sentiment in here. Was that from Gemini? Gemini is a great album. If you haven't heard Gemini, that is I think Macklemore's best album. Personally, I think it would be Gemini for me. Like, that is such an incredibly beautiful piece of art. Like, I can listen front to back that album, and it's such a complete work. It's so good. And then also, if you listen front to back and then throw the live sessions in between, oh man, that album just becomes a fucking monster. It's so good. I really want to do a song like this now. Of like, what are the things you would want to say before you died? What would you want to highlight of your life? And then what would you do with it? Like 3 verses like that would be fucking awesome. That'd be a fun project. Oh, I didn't go back. Damn! He's like, fuck it, give me all the money. I'm gonna throw it out into the fucking asphalt. I'll give a stranger my keys and tell him live fast while you can. Dang, dude. Yeah, 100%. I like that. Did you catch that at the end? Kumbaya, say my vows one more time to my wife. You get that? That's a beautiful. He had the same thought I did. My last moment has to be with the people I love, his wife and his kid. Does he have 1 or 2? I feel like he has 2 kids. I don't know why. Maybe not. Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's how I would want to go. You would die. Dude, I have not heard a song on this that I dislike yet. And that's saying something. Usually I find something that I don't like in an album. And so far, we're going, man. How many we got left? I think quite a bit. We're 5 of 10. God damn. All right. We got to get moving. No, it's fine. We're going. That was a fucking incredible song. That was an incredible song. I love the idea of that song. And like I said, I would love to do a similar song. 3 verses, 3 16s, or maybe 32s. And have it beginning, middle, and end. What you've learned from life, what you hope you're remembered for, and what you want to do before you die. Like that solid, like, if I had like a month, that's the story I would tell with that song. That'd be fun. That'd be a fucking fun. And the video, I would make a crazy video for it. Awesome. Beautiful. All right, we got Heroes. I think this is another. No, I haven't heard this one. Okay. DJ Premier. All right. This better be fucking. This is bad. It's going to be a banger. It's got Premier on it. Already. I ain't even going to front. That's exactly what I would have expected from something. This sounds so fucking good. This beat sounds so good. We got the trumpet coming in and like the big fucking, I don't know what those drums are called, like the fucking, like the band marching drum, the huge ones that like you mount on your, boom, boom, like, this already sounds fucking hard. Damn, dude, that's crazy. Wow, there's so many, he referenced so many fucking rappers there, but like, wow, that's so crazy. Also, facts, like gangster rap, there were so many actual fucking criminals back then who were rapping that were like the biggest people in the industry. It's so wild to like look back and see that as like, it really was that way, though. But, like, damn. Oh, man. That's crazy. Going from NWA to selling drugs and, like, oh, man, that was fucking wild. Oh, I wanted to be a vandal, kick it with people living in the bando. Damn. Oh, in the abandoned apartment buildings, like, oh man, dude, this flow, it reminds me so much of there's another song he has with a very similar fucking style and flow, and I can't remember the name of it. Oh man, dude, it's so good though. It oozes the feeling of like old school rap. Like I can't fucking feel it. Like it feels so good. Is the song called The City? I want to say it's called The City. It's the fucking chorus is remixed different songs. Like it's like pieces of songs. It's a bunch of ad libs. Oh man, this is so good. So I can't quite say that I'm like this. Like the first rap I ever heard was Eminem, and then it was Bone Thugs, and then it was Tupac, and then it was NWA, and then everything just went from there. Run DMC and fucking Funk Master Flex and like all these other fucking DJs and fucking MCs came into my life, and like I learned that way, because I grew up obviously in the 90s and the 2000s, so I also had 50 Cent and all these other people and fucking G Unit and you know, but like the core of my like rap music knowledge and love came from this style of rap, because I was very much in a place, I live in a place that's so far behind the times of everything that it's like growing up 10 years in the past. Like, it was really like that. It still is to this day like that here in this state. But yeah, it's funny because like people look at me and they're like, who did you grow up listening to? And I say that and they're like, what? Like, you're too young for that. It's like, not really. I may have been at the end of that era, but I still grew up listening to that era and being inspired by that era, and still do to this day.
Back in the days at the Boulevard on Broadway, before the downtown, they didn't work a 9 to 5, they worked a 5 to 4, woke up at 3 and recorded more. See my
Oh, damn! My heroes didn't look like yours. My heroes didn't work a 9 to 5. They worked a 5 to 4. They woke up and recorded more. That is wild! Oh, and you can hit on the beat on the 5 and the 4, too. Oh, my God! Oh, that's such a good fucking scheme. Oh, so good. Hold on, go back.
look like yours. Nah, they didn't work a 9 to 5, they worked a 5 to 4, woke up at 3 and recorded more. See, my heroes died of overdoses, riding for the culture, mind tied to psychosis, all the lies of showbiz, my hero shot.
Shit, yeah. Heroes died of overdoses, like all of these things, and fought demons, like all this stuff like that not normal people would go through, that you would look up to a person like that, because that is what an artist is. Every artist has a little bit of darkness in them. That's why we can do what we do.
Riding for the culture, mind tied to psychosis, all the lies of showbiz, my hero shot dope and inhale, blowing their noses. Out there doing petty crimes back in the day. My clique is too great.
Damn, that was so good. That was so good. If it wasn't for the cool story of the daughter and all of that stuff and all that, that would have been that's my favorite song, other than the daughter one, of course, is going to be my favorite. This is like, I'm a sucker for father-daughter, father-son things. Like, oh, that was so good. There is still to this day nothing quite like that era of hip-hop and music. Like, you can find stuff from back then that no one's ever heard of, like on a mixtape, and just, it is insane. Because back then, it was about skill, and it was about being heard and talking about what's going on around you, talking about things that aren't right in the world, and also just about rapping and having fun sometimes. And it's a whole different animal, because it really did take being a skillful, incredible person to even be heard. And then nowadays, it's like, fucking, if you hit the fucking right chords and hit the right time in the algorithm, you're gonna be a fucking hit. And that's that. Let's go. This one's called Grime, right?
Well, I'm an alley. See the trips where I've been. Anti-pill bottle, pro psilocybin.
Ooh, anti-pill bottle, pro psilocybin. Open your mind up. Yeah. Instead of suppressing it and confining it. We out here. We catching those. I will say I love the vibe of this song. I love like that chill, like, reminds me of Pink Panther for some reason. Just like that chill, like, riding beat. And he just having fun. He just rapping. Talking about the big pharma bar about getting the fucking Heisman trophies. Wild. Rest in piss and get that Heisman. It's crazy. It's a crazy bar. That's so fucking true, though. Like, look, real talk, unless you're a fucking jeweler, 9 times out of 10, you can pull off having some fake costume jewelry. It looks good on camera. It looks good to everybody around you. Nobody fucking knows. This is the real fucking truth. Like, why spend all that money on some bullshit? You can spend a quarter of that, or even less than that, a tenth, buy the exact same fucking thing, looks exactly the same. It's probably made of the same fucking material. Honestly, probably made in the same fucking factory. And no one's gonna fucking really know. And the people who do know are nerds and they can go fuck themselves. I'm kidding. But, like, seriously, who fucking cares? Like, it's so dumb to me. Like, fucking, yeah, it's so dumb. I like finding deals. I like things that are cool. And I like things that fit comfortably and are fucking, and I'm comfortable in. That's it.
Jeff Goldblum's behind us and they ain't got a clue that these ain't real diamonds. Don't turn me back to the old me. Backpack rapping and paddling back in Oli. I was studying the Carter one right after '03. Marinara brick oven on the terrace with the goat cheese. You flatbread from Panera, don't approach me.
Listen, the Carter 3 is one of the best fucking albums to come out of the early 2000s. That is the peak of fucking excellence and a masterclass in rap. Lil Wayne, oh god, insane bars. Oh, he's talking about the Carter 1 though. Carter 1's an incredible album too. It's a fucking certified classic. Carter 3 is Wayne's best album by far though, in my opinion.
Marinara brick oven on the terrace with the goat cheese. You flatbread from Panera, don't approach me. Coasting, David Blaine on that beat floating. Oh jeez.
David Blaine on the beat floating. Oh, that's a sick bar. He's got the punches. This is punchline rap. It's punch after punch after punch after punch. It's just literally punchline. It's a lot of the most famous person to do this is Eminem. Eminem loves punchline rap. Just one after the other, like doesn't let anybody rest. Like and it's fun because it's just like, it's fun to write that way because it's like, you can have the punchlines and lead to them with a fucking song, or you can have punchline after punchline and challenge yourself to lead with each punchline into the next, and then get the sequence going till you get to the end of the sequence, and then you have that final punch, and then everything ties together as one, and it's a dope feeling when you hit that.
Oven on the terrace with the goat cheese. You flatbread from Panera, don't approach me. Coast, this shit is killing people, ain't a soul overpriced. Hit the club, get the bag, man, I know that's right.
That's just facts. Codeine kills so many fucking people, it's insane. It's so insane. Like, it's crazy. So many people are addicted to codeine because it's cool. It's in lean, like, it's in all these things. It's like, of course, it's a fucking cool man's drug. Damn.
I wanna spend that much of your money on codeine. I ain't judging, enjoy your life, but that shit is killing people, ain't a soul overpriced. Hit the club, get the started to rap because I cannot pop and lock. Went from selling nicks and a knot in my sock to selling out arenas where the Knicks throw out shots.
Oh, that flip! Oh, that was a crazy flip. Whoa, selling out the Knicks stadium. That's so crazy. I used to sell Knicks in a knot in my sock. Now I'm selling out Knicks. Now I'm selling out arenas where the Knicks throw up shots. That's crazy. Deck your shit, Macklemore. That's crazy. He's got 40 platinum songs. That's crazy.
So focused, the pen is so potent. The beachfront look like I own the whole ocean. Pull up in that skirt, the door opens. The mink coat dragging on the floor. I ain't even noticed. These rappers so emotive.
Back with the mink coat that he bought from fucking thrift shop and just dragging on the floor. He didn't even notice. That's fucking wild. All right, let's keep going with this. This is fucking crazy.
The mink coat dragging on the floor. I ain't even noticed. These rappers so emotive. Grown man emoji. Face crying all on their socials. And I ain't hating, I guess I'm just old school. We suppress feelings and scrap to right after homeroom. Oh.
Yeah, that's true. You bottle up that shit and you just rap. That's so true. It's a very different fucking time now.
And I guess I'm just old school. We suppress feelings and scrap to right after homeroom. Oh.
Damn. I still remind my pops, hey, I told you so. That's crazy. That's so wild. That's the dream one day. Be able to tell all those fucking people. Just in general, to tell people that you fucking told it so. Like, I told you I was going to make it. Look at me now. We're almost at the end here. That was such a good song. Dude, I loved his rhyme schemes. I loved how tight that writing was, and just like that old school feeling of rap, and like very much like inspired from that, you know, late 80s, early 90s when the really rapidy rap was coming, and like you were just riding over the beat and saying your piece. And I also just feel like he just needed to like let some shit off his chest, like brag a little bit, you know? That's what a lot of this album's been, and I'm okay with it. But also show his skill and show where he came from, what he's inspired by. And like, that's fucking sick. It feels, if this song felt like a continuation of the last one. And that's cool. That's a really cool thing to have them back to back on an album, because it's like you're telling this story. And that's the way an album should be, not just a collection of fucking songs. Dope. I'm enjoying this so far. Let's keep going.
I need 2 bad bitches
And a bag of weed. Right?
in a bag of good weed. Need
Yep.
an 80-inch screen. That's a big TV. I need Addies to stay up. I need Xannies to get sleep. God, give me drugs, all the lean that I can drink. I need shoes, all 23. Fill the closet by
All 23, all Jordan from 1 to 23s. Shit.
Balenci. I need shoes, all 23. Fill the closet by a mall, and I don't even wear these. I need that necklace, I need watches, I need all I really want is to be free. Look at me, I got everything I need.
Oh, that flip, dude. Like, he's coming in and he's like, I need the drugs, I need the alcohol, I need everything, I need the gold, I need the fucking platinum, I need everything, I need it, all these physical fucking things. I need the shoes, I need the house, I need the car on fucking 23s. Like, I need it, but even though I got everything that I need and I wanted, I still fall to my knees and I still feel empty. Now I just need peace, I need freedom, damn, that was fucking crazy. The way that flipped, that he set that up was fucking beautiful. It's like build. And like, I need all these things, but like, oh no, wait, no, I got everything I thought I needed, and I still feel lost. What the fuck? Yep. Damn, dude, that's so insanely fucking crazy. That's such a good fucking, I love the way that was set up and executed. That was fucking beautiful.
All I really want is to be free. Look at me, I got everything I need. So why am I falling to my knees? I got racks on me, money ain't a thing. Be the favorites, all the NBA players, and I'm on Obama's playlist. Fuck a top 5, fuck them all. Yep, I'm the greatest thing.
Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, I love how he keeps calling to that. Obama released like his playlist from when he was in office, and Macklemore was like on his list like quite a bit. I'd be fucking stoked too if I was on Obama's iPod. That's wild. Dude, you know what this song feels like? NF's new song Motto, where he's like trolling the industry and calling out like how fucking stupid it is that people chase and do the things they do in the industry, and to be that and then just feel empty at the end and end up fucking moving to Florida and buying a fucking bowling alley for no fucking reason. You know what I mean? Like, it's so fucking crazy. Because like, he's just, the whole point of the song is I need this, I need that, I need this, and then I get this or that, and I still feel empty, so I need more. And that never-ending quest of fucking greed. And it's fucking fire. It's fucking fire. It's very good. I love it a lot. This song is incredible.
Look at me. I want to be seen, I want to be loved, I want to be felt, I want to be judged. I need some healing because I cannot feel it, so pour up another double cup of mud. I do not know who the hell I am.
Excuse me, sir. Where did this flow come from? What is this? Dude, oh, there's a song. It popped in my head as soon as he started doing it, and I can't remember it for the life of me or who rapped it, but it's the same fucking flow, and I love it. It might have been Macklemore. Joyner. Oh, it's Joyner Lucas, and I can't remember the fucking song. Oh, I can't remember the song, but it's a Joyner uses a very similar flow on a specific song. It's like at the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what the song is.
I wanna be loved, I wanna be felt, I wanna be judged. I need some healing cause I cannot feel it, so pour up another double cup of mud. I do not know who the hell I am, done so many drugs, I lost who I was. Every person I let in my circle is secretly see how stressed I am. Everything I ever wanted, the Trinity, money, power, respect, in the end were the three things that led me to death.
What? That's how we're ending that? What the fuck you mean? Oh. Tell the bitch about a league. Oh, that's what it is. It's Ramen and OJ. Joyner and it's a very similar flow. I love that flow though. I want more people to use it. He like cuz it's not quite double time, but it's just a little quicker than a normal one, so it can make somebody who's good at enunciation sound significantly faster than they are. And it just fits really perfect, and that was fucking awesome. He used it perfectly. That's the way you should use that kind of flow. What? Dude, how did that? Oh, I see what he's saying. I get it. It's that same thing of like you give all of these things and you just search and do anything to get what you want or what you think you need in life, and then you get to a certain point and it's just never enough. It just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, and your depression and your anxiety and everything just keep falling down upon you and weighing you down, and it just gets heavier and heavier and heavier, and then damn, the way he set that up though, I just need to hear it one more time.
See how stressed I am. Everything I ever wanted, the Trinity, money, power, respect, in the end were the three things that led me to death.
The Trinity, money, power, and respect in the end are the three things that led me to death. Holy shit, dude, that last verse was wild. What? I was not ready for that. What? I was not ready for that. That was crazy. Like, I thought it was going to be like hitting rock bottom, but I guess that's a rock bottom too. God damn, dude. Ben, chill. Fuck. Let's go on to the next one. That was heavy. So this is Jackson Lee Morgan. Lost Sun comes up featuring Jackson Lee Morgan.
I wonder what celebrities will tweet RIP when it's announced that I'm dead on TMZ.
Me. I'll be a celebrity by then. I won't tweet. I'll make a whole video about it, of how I looked up to you and how incredible you are and how much of an inspiration you should be to many people and how you are one of the most underrated rappers ever. And that's just facts. It's more shit about death, and I'm not.
These will tweet RIP when it's announced that I'm dead on TMZ. Bury me with a million likes and put me in the algorithm like a million times. Across the table from my girl and don't look in the eyes.
Damn. Bury me with 1 million likes in the algorithm 1 million times. Yeah. Yeah. That's the truth of death as a star, isn't it? Now. Fuck.
The rhythm like a million times. Across the table from my girl and don't look in the eyes. Just gotta compete with me looking at these other lives. Uh-oh, what I would trade for the dollar sign. Tag me so I can be happy. Get a follow, guys. Like and subscribe. I don't need bump flex.
You fucking heard him, guys. Like and subscribe, motherfuckers. Yo, I should use that little sound bit and be like Macklemore said. Hold on.
Tag me so I can be happy. Get a follow, guys.
Guys, listen, like Macklemore said.
Like and subscribe. I don't need bump flex.
Oh, I'm using that. That's so funny.
To drop a bomb on this, I need follow, guys. Like and subscribe. I don't need bump flex to drop a bomb on this. I need some influencers on TikTok, you bitch. I made a whole ass album. I worked hard on it. 15 tracks, we don't last 15 seconds. We got ADD and if it's past.
Oh, yo, dude, think about that shit for a second. 15 tracks. We don't last 15 seconds in this life. Everybody gets their 15 fucking seconds of fame and we move on to the next thing and completely forget what the fuck we just saw. Listen to me right now. How many people right now scrolling through TikTok, scrolling through YouTube, come across something, you watch it, you move on to the next thing immediately, and you don't remember the last thing you saw? This is going to end up on TikTok. I'm just letting you know right now, just because it's crazy. What was the last thing? I want everybody who watches this on TikTok to tell me, what was the last thing that was on your TikTok feed that you stopped and watched the entire thing and liked? Tell me right now in the comments. Also in this, what was the last thing you watched on YouTube? Don't go cheat and go look. I want you to really try to think and remember what the last thing you watched and liked and sat through the whole thing was. Put in the comments. This is real. This is a real experiment right now. Because the truth is, I've done this before where somebody else has said this on TikTok, ironically enough, and I tried to, and I could not for the life of me remember, and I went back and rewatched the thing, and I don't remember watching it. Because that kind of content, there's nothing wrong with it if you're learning from it, if it's giving you something. But when you're just doom scrolling, when you just zone out and you're just doing this and you don't even remember it, you're just wasting time. You're wasting time. You could be working on music, on videos, on anything else. And it's not good. Think about that for a second. That's literally what he's saying right now. Like we're so caught up in the quick, the immediate, the 15 seconds of fame that we forget to just live in the moment and enjoy what's happening. Life lessons with Emmett and Macklemore.
Theme is so messed up and threatened by other people's means and their perceived successes. The likes ain't hitting like they used to. Texting while I'm driving and I can't connect the Bluetooth.
Did I not just say all that? God damn. We on the same wavelength, Ben.
Likes ain't hitting like they used to. Texting while I'm driving and I can't connect the Bluetooth. And nowadays, you can fucking hear it. Same drums, same melodies, and fuck the lyrics.
I just said that earlier. God damn, dude. Literally, you just gotta find the same drums, the same lyrics, and hit the algorithm in the right way, and you're fucking golden. But you know what? It's so fucking minuscule because everybody forgets immediately and moves on to the next thing. Truthfully. People like Ben, like Macklemore, like fucking Mac Miller, like Eminem, like DJ Premier, like fucking anyone who's a real artist. Just create to create, do your own thing. It don't matter no more. Those dream lives don't exist anymore, really. Everybody's just barely scraping by nowadays. You either get that 15 seconds of fame and get nothing else again, or you continually get a little bit more and more and more, and you just keep yourself moving on the same track. But you just do it because you love it, not because you want to get the bank, or you want to get the fucking views, or you want to get the fucking bag. None of that shit matters in the end. When we're all dead and gone, what matters is, did you leave the world better than it was when you got here. That's the way I see it. If I made the world just the slightest bit better for somebody, just once, I'm successful. That's it. That's my life motto. That's my ninja way. But that's the truth of the matter, is that's what separates a real artist. We had this conversation at the beginning of this. That's what separates a real artist from just a one-hit wonder or that 15 seconds of fame TikToker that no one's going to remember in a month. Are they doing it because they love it, or were they grinding out until they got that viral video? Or were they grinding out for the sake of grinding out because they love doing what they're doing? That's why people like Mr. Beast are famous, or Jacksepticeye, or Tim the Tatman, or Macklemore, or Eminem. They do this because they love to do it. They're going to do this whether they're famous and making a living off it or not. Period. That's the absolute truth. It's the reason I do it. That's the reason, sure, I could post more things on TikTok. Sure, I could do more editing and make things much better and make lighting better and do more videography and more crazy stuff like that. Sure. But it's my hobby. I love to do it. I do it as I can, when I can. I make the things I want to make and I post them. That's the fun of it. That's why I'm here. Share the journey. Let's keep going.
You can fucking hear it. Same drums, same melodies, and fuck the lyrics. Scroll, refresh, turn it off, yeah, now do it again. That's the dance now. Scroll.
Can we stop being on the same fucking wavelength right now? God damn. I feel like I read his mind right now. I've already gotten 2 clips for TikTok for this, which is the funny part. But if you're seeing this, love you, Macklemore. I just call you Ben. Ben, you're great. You're an incredible artist. You're so underrated, and you deserve all of the flowers.
Refresh, turn it off, yeah, now do it again. That's the dance now.
What is that? Oh. Okay, let's talk about that transition, that slow fade, and then something's creeping back in the back. Let's listen to this. This is fucking masterfully fucking produced. That come back in, like almost like someone's running. Ooh.
It's getting darker outside.
Oh yeah, Jackson Lee Morgan. Duh. Bro, your voice is beautiful.
These insomnia nights. So call me in the morning when the light wakes up. Let me know I'm alright.
Ooh. Call me in the morning when the light wakes up and let me know that I'm all right. That's fucking heavy. Oh, yeah. When you're so lost in the darkness in the middle of the night. Yep. It goes back to that song. Wow, the connection. It's been like, he's telling this like elongated story here. Like, it's this like existence of like, get up, be miserable, look at all the news, look at all the horrible things, friends passing away, this, that, the other, do a little prayer, pretend that I'm a Christian, pretend that I'm this, pretend that I'm that, bitch about not having this, bitch about not having that, look at that person, they're so much better than me, if I had this, I could be there, if I had that, I could be here, if I had this, I could be rich, all of these building fucking things. And then at the end of the day, you're still, even when you get those things, you're fucking miserable with your life. Because none of that shit matters. None of it. What matters is what's in here. What's in here? Who's around you? What makes you happy? What makes you smile? What makes you feel good? What makes you go through emotions that you've never felt before? What is that passion that drives you? What is that thing that you have found that you will die for to protect? The person, the thing, the whatever it could be. Absolutely anything. But most of society just exists in this bubble of rinse and repeat and doom scroll and RIP and be mad about this and talk about this and argue about this and do this and forget about it all in 5 minutes and then come back and do it all again, and you're fucking miserable. Because you can't even stop and take a breath and enjoy how beautiful the day is. How beautiful the sun looks rising over the rooftops or the mountains. How beautiful the drive is to work when you got the mountains in the background when you live out in the country. How beautiful the sunrise can look. How peaceful it is when there's nobody around and it's dead of night. Nobody looks at those things anymore. Everybody's so busy with this thing, looking down. That's my fiance. Love you, Nessie. Everybody's so busy just looking down, looking at the phones, and they can't even fathom a life that is better than what they are in because they're so stuck in the bubble. They're so stuck in this established prison that has been built for us by society over the years, and we cannot escape it. More people need to look past that, look up, be enlightened, enjoy the moment, enjoy what's happening. Let yourself feel emotions. Fuck, man. It's so imperative. Just, it's okay to take pictures and take videos of things. But don't look at the world through this. Look at the world through these. Sure, I'm recording, but I'm living in the moment still. I'm enjoying it. I'm looking. I'm engaging with Ben. I'm listening and absorbing and feeling the emotions that he felt making this track, making this album. And I'm letting myself just breathe for a moment and just be here. Not thinking about everything else that's going on. The chaos of life. The monotony of just doing it over and over again, because that's what drives people crazy. That's why so many people have depression and anxiety and are suicidal and just cannot live in this world because they cannot look past that 10, 15 seconds of I want to be this or that, or I want to be famous, I want to be... Just live your life. Enjoy it while you can. Do things that you love. Don't put time into things that make you worse off. I'm not even recording on my fucking capture right now. Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain. Well, you'll just get that monologue by itself because I can't even show it. I just want to go back and catch the beginning of that. It's all, I mean, that's why we record on double camera. Oh my God. Now I'm recording on the 2. I apologize for that. I'll going back a little ways so you can hear what led to that monologue. Just in case I didn't clap at the beginning. Yeah.
Trying to fill that void, I've been trying to. What kind of life is this? Looking up the ladder and I'm wondering how high it is. If I only had this and that, I'd be alright again. Social status and all of the power in the fight against. Feeling like my life ain't shit. Looking in the mirror, like what happened to us.
Damn, yeah. So that was the part of the track that made this entire monologue that you about to hear. So the recording got fucked up, but now you'll hear it the way it was supposed to be. But yeah, and then that'll whatever. But yeah, let's continue. Fucking crazy.
Like my life ain't shit. Looking in the mirror, like what happened to us. Got distracted acting like maybe I could buy love. The lies the mind weaves as we run through the mud, thinking that who I am today isn't enough.
She looking in the mirror like what happened to us. Yeah.
As we run through the mud, thinking thinking that who I am today isn't enough.
That's a hard thought, but that is a thought that we all have at some point in life. And that is a thought that most of society has right now. I guarantee it. And it's hard, but we have to move past that. We have to make things better.
Fill the void.
It's getting darker outside. These insomnia nights. I'm alright.
Everybody watching this right now, stop. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath with me. In through the nose. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Let it out. 1, 2, 3. Before you open your eyes, say one thing. I'm all right. That's it. Just take a breath, take a break, relax. We're all here for our own reasons. We're all here on this planet for our own reasons. Don't let the weight of everybody else's problems weigh you down. Find the things that make you happy and hold on to them with every last ounce of your strength. Do the things that make you happy. Pursue the passions that bring you joy, and never give up on your dreams. The humans are unique from other animals in that we can do absolutely anything we set our minds to. Period. There are countless examples of that through history. That is what I hope people take away from all of this. This song took my spot as the number one. Lost/Sun Comes Up featuring Jackson Lee Morgan is the best song on Macklemore's album, and if there was a song that I would tell people to go listen to, it would be this one. I'm sure there's a series of clips that I'm going to pull from this for TikToks. This will be the last one for that. Go check this song out. Go check this album out. And if you feel like it, show me some love. But all I want for you to take a breath, appreciate how good the things you do have are. Don't think about the bad. Go on with your day. Have a great day. I appreciate the fade out to peace and allowing the song to breathe, giving you a moment to breathe and taking you out of it. I'll give my final thoughts here and then we'll listen to the outro. This is the best song on the album. I loved the Daughter and Him project, but this is the best song on the album so far. This is one that'll stick with me and that I'll listen to over and over again. But I appreciate when an artist lets something breathe and just gives that really slow back end outro to a song. Beautiful. Want to add one more thing before we move on to the next song. Also, I want to make sure I like this song because this was incredible. This is a song that somebody like me who does breakdowns and reactions to music lives for. because it awakens these thoughts and things that I have already thought about and gives me an opportunity and a platform to talk about those things. So thank you, Ben, for giving me something I otherwise may have never talked about. Beautiful. NLE Choppa, Faithful. Apparently I've liked this one already. Don't remember it at all. Again, I watch a lot of these. I'll listen to shit at like 3 o'clock in the morning when it'll pop up on my phone sometimes, and I'll just forget because I'm half asleep. So this could, I'll remember. I'll see if I remember this or not.
Feel like I'm running out of time, no, the sun won't shine forever, forever. I got my mind on my money, man, fuck it, whatever, whatever. Sometimes I wake up on the wrong side, I don't even feel like getting up.
And then they ended. I isolate between happiness and hopeless. Know it makes it worse. Still wanna get loaded.
Oh, okay. So I remember the beat of this. I don't remember what it's about.
All my other friendships that could have, would have, should have, and then they ended. I isolate between
That's hard. When you go through, I'm sure, especially being as famous as he is, like I'm just in general being a normal person, have gone through so many friend groups in my life. And there are people I think of all the time that live rent-free in my head that I think of and I wish they were still here. Some of them have passed away. Some of them are gone and just in another side of the world. Some of them I had fallings out with that I wish I could still have that friendship back because it was so special to me still to this day. That's such a hard fucking feeling to get past.
friendships that could have, would have, should have, and then they ended. I isolate between happiness and hopeless. Know it makes it worse. Still wanna get loaded. Sometimes I feel like I can't control my choices. Not enough liquor in the bar, weed growing in the ground. Trapped by these walls where my brain can't get out. Wondering if my mama have to put a son in the ground.
Oh, fuck the ending of that verse. Oh, I'm still wondering if my mama will have to put her son in the ground. Oh, man. Like, he's literally talking through the struggle of addiction. He is talking through the thoughts that come through your head when you want to go pop a pill, when you want to go do a line, when you want to go drink some lean, when you want to get fucked up. Like, he's just literally going through the motions of that line of thinking. And those who are addicts like myself will understand this and resonate with it. Oh my God, that last bar though. Whoo, Macklemore, you're crazy, bro. Man, this is the thing. These are the things that a lot of people don't even know that he does. And this is a song. This is one of those that I would love to send to somebody who's like just sees him as like the thrift shop guy and be like, this is who Macklemore is, not that.
Walls where my brain can't get out. Wondering if my mama have to put a son in the ground. When the day break, me and the homies on the same page. Find me in the whip, that's my safe place. Feel like I'm getting weak, I need some aid, ayy. Need someone to pray for my soul right now. Everything's looking great and there's no white clouds. I don't know what to say, I got nothing to write down.
Everything's looking gray, there's no white clouds. This is the truth. Everybody looks at the world like it's black and white, but in reality, it's just shades of gray. Let's go.
Gray and there's no white clouds. I don't know what to say, I got nothing to write down. On my knees questioning God, like why now? Don't got the answers, think I'm confused. I ask myself, who are you?
Yeesh. Yeah, that's a hard question. Who are you? Who are you? Really? What do you represent? What do you want to do with your life? Who are you going to be? Who are you going to be remembered as? Those are like the depression spiral questions right there. We've all who know that gone through depression or anxiety or whatever know that so well. Sorry. But like, yeah. Also, there's a cat in my arms now. Say, hey, yo, Rev, you made it to another reaction. All right.
I need you right now, Mac, to wake up more than ever. Ain't no more weed, alcohol, and popping pills, etc. I know these days getting rough, but they get better. It's a cold world, let's go to the Gucci store for a sweater.
She is a cold world. Let's go to the Gucci store for a sweater. I've heard NLE Choppa like a handful of times. I'm loving the way he sounds on this.
Never ain't no more weed, alcohol, and popping pills, etc. I know these days getting rough, but they get better. It's a cold world, let's go to the Gucci store for a sweater. Heard you got a daughter, well I got one too, and she too beautiful, barely see her too.
Oh, okay, interesting. He's talking directly to Ben. I just realized that.
So I pour my feelings out to you before I go and mail it. I don't know what I'm sensing, but I can smell it. When you write me back, just tell it. I'ma soak it up and hell it. Heard you.
He's talking about addiction too. He's also talking about like the correspondence they had. Like he could sense something else. Like Ben was dealing with something, and he could feel that and vibe off of it, and get those similar feelings out himself.
But I can smell it. When you write me back, just tell it. I'ma soak it up and hell it. Heard you got a daughter, well I got one too, and she too beautiful, barely see her too. Do you hug her and tie her shoes? Is she reflecting the view and got a smile that bloom? Break, we can meet up face to face. Just let me know if that's okay.
That was legit like a fucking phone call. Like that was direct. That was not just a verse. That was a direct message from NLE to Ben, to Macklemore. Oh, like it almost is telling the backstory of the song, I feel like when Macklemore sent him this, he felt and probably wrote his verse second, I'm guessing, and he felt the pain and the anguish and the thoughts of end coming soon, so to speak, from Macklemore, and fed off of that. And instead of writing a similarly sounding verse, he talked directly to him and is like catching the things that they have in common and saying, hey, we both have daughters that we could have been there more for. Don't forget that little girl still needs you to fight against your addiction and your demons and move forward and be a dad and just be there. Wow, dude, that's so fucking crazy. Like, he literally took the time out. Instead of just writing a verse and being a feature, he didn't do that. He specifically wrote his verse in a way that it was a letter basically to Macklemore, just to say everything will be okay. That's so crazy. You leaving, honey? I love you, Rabs. That's fucking wild. Wow. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I feel like I need to go listen to more NLE Choppa now. Leave some fucking recommendations. Damn, dude, that's so crazy.
Me and the homies on the same page. Found me in the whip, that's my safe place.
Oh, that's something that I will just say that I fucking resonate with. I'm the same way. My car is my safe place. When I need to go think, I go sit in the car, I crank up some tunes, and I just drive. That is I 100% like vibe with that. That's my thing too. Just wanted to point that out.
Like I'm getting weak, I need some need someone to pray for my soul right now.
We killing Macklemore right now? What the fuck just happened? To accept the things I cannot change, and the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I mean, I know that prayer. It's a good prayer. Again, the song, this one and the last one, top tier songs. Like profoundly deep, and what else can I say? Like, that was just fucking, those are two perfect songs. They're beautiful. They're immediately at the top of my list of Macklemore songs. Like, there's no doubt. Incredible. But I've said enough. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm gonna get through this. Oh, there's so many emotions and thoughts going through my head. Now we got Tears. What song are we at? We're at 11. We got 4 more.
It's like I met you in my parents' house when I was 14. Seen you my whole life, but never got to meet. Both to having an obsession, codependent before we even had a friendship.
Damn. So he's talking about being an alcoholic. He's talking about how he always knew where the alcohol was, and when he finally went to take that leap and try alcohol, that he couldn't stop himself and kept going. Like, oh, I just had 2. What would 4 more feel like? What would 10 more feel like? And then that was the predisposed thing in his head that is genetic, that comes from his family to be addicted to things. Damn, this is crazy. So it's like a fucking, he's talking directly to alcohol.
To having an obsession, codependent before we even had a friendship. Had a dozen of you. I ride with you, lie for you, my tried and true love I never knew.
Yep. We all do that. That's just facts. Ride with you, my tried and true. Yep. That's addiction. That's addiction in a nutshell right there. Woo, beautiful.
I ride with you, lie for you, my tried and true love I never knew. It kills me to think of a life without you, but sometimes I wonder if you want me to die too.
Ooh.
In high school.
Ooh, that's a deep, deep bar. It kills me to think of a life without you, but I wonder if you want me to die too. Think about that for a fucking sec. Ooh.
You, but sometimes I wonder if you want me to die too. In high school, our relationship was abusive. Addicted to being together, couldn't control my usage. We passed out together on a stranger's lawn. Woke up in a random car, too gone to make it to my own prom.
Not the prom thing, but the other 2 things I've done. 100% I've done.
But I had to have you, even though we'd pass out in bathrooms. Take a month off to show myself. I know myself, don't need no help. Forget the pain, pouring rain. Brown bag full of guilt and shame.
Brown bag full of guilt and shame. Damn, ain't that the fucking truth?
Get the pain, pouring rain. Brown bag full of guilt. I ride with you, lie for you, my tried and true.
Ain't that the truth? You go through some crazy shit with alcohol or drugs or whatever, and you're like, that could have killed me. I'm never going to do that again. And then you go out the next weekend and do the exact same thing, if not worse, again. Like, yeah, that's addiction.
Knew then that I should have left, and I could see that if I didn't leave, you'd lead me to death. But I ride with you, lie for you. That you destroyed was once freedom and joy, was now depression, being unemployed.
Fuck, man. Yeah, so like everything was like fine and dandy in the beginning, and then it started getting darker and darker, and then it's like the reality hit. He's like, you killed my uncle. You ruined my life. You motherfucking piece of shit bottle. Ugh, that's the fucking scary reality of alcohol and drugs in general, but just of addiction. That somebody can get so dependent on these things that it takes them away. And I mean, yeah. Yep.
Destroyed was once freedom and joy, was now depression, being unemployed.
What was once freedom and joy is now depression, unemployed. Ah, that's a hard bar.
Destroyed was once freedom and joy, was now depression, being unemployed. And I knew I had to change it and face it, and checked into rehab, and 28 days later I remembered who I really was. I remembered where I'm really from. I remember the beauty of the present moment that you only get when you connect to the creator, and the breath inside the chest that fully fills your lungs.
Yes, sir. I may not be a Christian. I'm a pagan, but I still feel that belief, that power of religion come through, and like, yeah. Yeah, when you get past the blur and you realize like, oh, that wasn't me. That wasn't me in the slightest. That was a demon. That was nothing to do with me. Yeah. Oh man. Whoo. This is another heavy one.
Where I'm really from. I remember the beauty of the present moment that you only get when you connect to the creator, and the breath inside the chest that fully fills your lungs. I found it was when I learned that the whole time my issue was me. I ride with you, lie for you, my
That's the truth. That's for so long, pills and coke and whatever drugs and alcohol I could get my hands on were like the thing. They were the thing that kept me going. They were the thing that kept me happy. At some point, it got too much and I realized where it was taking me, and I didn't want to end my life that way, right? Not everybody gets that awakening, that something, right? To this day, I still drink heavily, more so than I care to admit, but I don't drink if I'm in my head or if I'm depressed. That's been my thing. That's kept drinking separate from the other addictions. Because I love the feeling of a drink. I love the feeling of a long day and having a beer or a glass of whiskey. But I also love the feeling of being completely fucking numb to the world. So there's that balance that I have learned to find, but that's a different battle. But understanding where that line is and never crossing it is something that many people never reach and end up not making it. And Macklemore being able to talk about these things on a track and being able to say his piece helps so many more people than I think even he realizes. I know he knows a little bit, but like, these are the songs that are memorable and that really connect me to him and that connect so many others to him, and why he has a ride or die fan base to this day. His songs like this. These are the things that I wish more people knew that he did and respected that he did.
Whole time my issue was me. I ride with you, lie for you, my tried and true love I never knew. Kills me to think of a life without you, but sometimes I wonder if you want me to die too.
That song was so good. That was a banger. It was so sad, but so fucking good. Now we're on Sorry featuring Livingston. Let's go.
The type of man that I want from my daughters. Don't lose me now. Hold my hand like the first time outside my house.
Man, ain't that a fucking bar. Am I the type of man that I would want for my daughters? Those of you who have kids, that's the kind of person you should strive to be.
My the type of man that I want from my daughters. I play the tape and I watch for hours. I won't give up on you if you won't give up on me.
This is a love letter and an I'm sorry, clearly. Like, oh wow, it really takes. Sometimes it takes almost losing someone or losing someone to realize how much you truly care for them, and that is the unfortunate reality of the fucking we live in. And I feel like that's what happened here. Like, something happened. Maybe they broke up temporarily, or maybe they like full split, but like, this is him trying to get her back because he realizes that he can't live without her. Damn! Wild, crazy, great song.
I can't live without you. I hope that you feel the same about me.
Hey.
Feel so bad, I say I'm sorry.
Oh man. Oh.
I made a list.
That chorus is beautiful. Sometimes in relationships, you unknowingly hurt the other person. And you have to know when you do that. that you have to step back and at least say sorry and try to make it right. If that person really means something to you, you will make it right. And if they truly mean something to you, you will make a few of those mistakes and never again, not dozens of them. Life wisdom.
Of all the reasons why
And make you feel so bad, I say I'm sorry.
I made a list of all the reasons why I think that you should stay. And what if someday turns to one day you get sick of me and go?
That's the truth right there. It can't be someday I'll do it. It's good. It has to be I will do it. Like that's true. What if someday turns to one day and then you leave? Like that's fucked up. Shouldn't even have that thought. If you truly love each other, that shouldn't be a thought.
And what if someday turns to one day you get sick of me and go?
And I feel lost, I feel safe, all at once.
That's love. You feel lost and sick all at once. Yep, that's love. That's true love.
I feel safe, all at once. And I'm so tired, feel so angry at the world. And when I mess it up,
I'll say I'm sorry.
oh, when I lose control and make you feel so bad,
I'll say I'm sorry. That's a hard song to listen to. I mean, if you've ever been through a really loving relationship and you've been on the rocks and been close to losing that person like this, and you go through those emotions, it's not something you want to think about again, but it just brought back some things. And damn, dude. Dude, Ben's got so much pain in his heart. I want to like give him a hug, man. Jesus. So we got God's Will featuring Vic Dags. Let's go. Sounds like a nursery rhyme.
Never turn my back on my birthplace. Leave it to my city, making sure that the dirt's straight. But older than Beverly, before my grandma died, she saw me on Jeopardy.
That's wild. That's wild. So sick, though.
Still think PJs are too expensive. Still don't make music with people I ain't friends with. Still fuck the industry and no I don't.
That's a very good thing to adopt. Not just in music, but in creation of art. Don't make something with somebody you're not friends with, because you don't know what that person's intentions are. Half the time that person's intentions are just to get views. If they're not friends with them, if you're friends with them, at least you know their intentions and you know what they want and you know that you click with them. It's a difference.
Still don't make music with people I ain't friends with. Still fuck the industry and no I don't mess with. People that my mama wanna have for breakfast.
He's spitting life lessons right now, people. Listen.
Industry and no I don't mess with. People that my mama wanna have for breakfast. Yeah. Never know that God is everything until you lose sight of him.
You hear that again. Not a Christian anymore. Still understand this. You don't understand what's missing until it's gone, right? You don't truly love something until it's gone for a bit, and then you really understand the depth of your love for someone or something. God or the gods are the same way. When you don't have that faith in your life, you feel empty. When you do, and you get it back, there's this profound healing that happens that is unlike anything else in this world. That childhood, whimsical feeling of knowing that somebody's watching out for you. Beautiful thing. That's why there's nothing wrong with religions. It's just the people who run them that are in the wrong.
Yeah. Never know that God is everything until you lose sight of him.
I was losing my faith, but I'm blessed now. God told me you built for this. I know I'm built for this.
Sheesh, that fucking drop. Again, religion is a power. Belief can be such a powerful motivator. It is a beautiful thing when used properly.
I know I'm built for this. You weren't supposed to die here. You were supposed to fly here. Look what you built off your imagination. Could've never imagined.
You weren't supposed to die here. You were supposed to fly here. Look what you built off of your imagination. Sit and think about that for a second. Close your eyes and think about that for a second. Close your eyes. You weren't supposed to die here. You were supposed to fly here. Look at the things you've built off of your imagination. That is such a deeply profound statement. None of us are I shouldn't say none of us. Not all of us are meant for a life of dull existence. There are plenty of people who find happiness in doing a 9-to-5 and going to work every day and working for that retirement and getting to that retirement and enjoying their life. There are plenty of those people who exist out there. There is that 1% of people who exist to do more, who want to see and make the world better. Talked about this already, but my belief in life, my belief of my purpose is that the only thing I care about is that I left this world just a little better than I found it. Meaning if I can make just one person's life just the tiniest bit better while I'm here, my purpose is fulfilled. That is the only way that I go through life. That is the life of a creator, of a rapper, of an artist, of a true artist. Is sharing your story, sharing your pain many times, doing something you love, and watching other people fall in love with it as well. And sometimes you get millions of people, sometimes you get 10 people. Doesn't matter. If you truly love it, it doesn't matter. True artist. Ben is a true artist. Macklemore is a true artist. Beautiful statement. That's going to be stuck in my head for a little bit.
Writing my poems on shrooms with the Buster boombox. Thinking that the special brewing beater, I was Tupac. Nah, if I could go back and give that motherfucker advice, I'd say it was already written, boy, keep living your life.
Yep. It's already been written for you. Just keep living your life and enjoy it. Ain't that the truth, though? Sometimes we get so caught up in chasing something that we don't take the time to just appreciate where we are. There's nothing wrong with chasing a dream. Always chase your dreams. But also stop and take a breath sometimes and appreciate the spot you're in. Because sometimes that spot is beautiful. And you want to remember that for when you get to the top. Just something to think about.
The boombox, thinking that the special brewing beater, I was Tupac. Nah, if I could go back and give that motherfucker, it's in the craft, because the craft is actually just a path to discover you. It can get you pussy.
Oh my God, if that's not the fucking truth. That instrument you carry with you is just a tool. The industry is just a tool is just a path to find yourself. That's facts. That's the beauty of art. That's the beauty of music. It's just a pathway for people to find themselves. It's just an outlet. It's just something to keep your mind from destroying itself and keep you moving forward and allow you to find the things that make you happy and express them to the world. Jesus. Wow, so good.
The craft, because the craft is actually just a path to discover you. It can get you pussy, respect, money, fame, and they love to call it a game. But please do not get it confused. You using your songs, regardless of your deal or the label that you're on. Damn. When you die, the universe already owns them all. That's
okay, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Weird timing. There's the clip from Hot Ones that came up on my feed this morning, where he's talking about, you know, the main four building blocks of us is the same four most abundant atoms in the universe, and no matter what, this is just as much of the universe as you and me are. We are the universe. We are infinity. We are infinite possibility. But also, we're all the same. We're all exactly the same, made of the exact same things. We are one. We are all one system within the universe, right? It's that same thing that he's saying here, which is crazy, just in a different way. That's beautiful.
Your deal or the label that you're on when you die. The universe already owns them all. That's God's will. It's all God's will.
That's a great song. That's a really great song. A lot of reflection and contemplation on life within that song that was very beautifully done and given to us in a way that's just absolutely beautiful and inspiring. Awesome. Okay, so this one's called I Know, but featuring Charlie on Friday. Charlie on a Friday, I guess? I don't know. Run that back.
Stare at the future too long, the present's what you're looking past. Mistakes can be hard to face in that looking glass, but I wouldn't be who I am if I took him back.
One more time.
Looking back, stare at the future. They told me don't spend too much time looking back. Stare at the future too long, the present's what you're looking past. Mistakes can be hard to face in that looking glass, but I wouldn't be who I am if I took him back.
You understand what he's saying? You can stare at the future all you want, but if you stare too much and focus on that too much and you're not looking at the present, you're looking straight past what's going on, the beauty around you. But if you dwell on your mistakes, you're doomed to repeat your mistakes because you're bringing that energy within yourself. Profound thought. Crazy thought.
Mistakes can be hard to face in that looking glass, but I wouldn't be who I am if I took him back. All their bark is cheap. I finally cut the strings. I didn't want to have to dance and sing and answer to Geppetto. Life's too short.
I cut the strings. I didn't want to dance and sing and dance to Geppetto. Like, he didn't want to be a puppet. He didn't want to be like the pop guy. He didn't want to be like that mumble rapper name here. Yeah, that was a shot. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he still makes fun songs, but not as many as he used to, for sure. And he definitely is more in his bag when he is just talking or telling a story and just rappity rapping. That's his shit. Can he make those crazy hit songs all fucking day? Does he care to? No, he's an artist. He's going to make something beautiful at the end of the day, no matter what he makes. And he's choosing to make something deep and profound that will be remembered for generations, not just something that will be a flash in the pan that we forget about immediately.
Whether I like it or not, I don't exist in the dimensions they put around my box. Or they pass the rock, give me a shot. I promised my mama I'ma show the world what I got.
Damn! Damn! You can't rewind time. You can't go back and redo what you've already done. All you can do is make what you're doing count and make what you're moving towards mean something. Fucking fire, Jesus.
You can't rewind the tape and dub over the things I've watched. Only a matter of time before they pass the rock. Give me a shot. I pray ticket, I'ma go on my own. Ain't no battle big enough to hold all this pain.
That's a great line. There's not a bottle big enough to hold all this pain. Like, I have so much pain inside of me that when I tried to bottle it up, it just overflows. Don't bottle up pain, guys. It's fucking bad for your health. We're at the end, I think. I think this is the last song, right? We're at the end, guys. The end has come. The end of Ben. All right. That was such a deep song. Man, dude, the latter half of this album has just been like banger after banger, but not in like the hype sense of like the makes you think and ponder life, and also just like a fucking overflow of pain that needed to get off of Ben's chest. And fucking beautiful, man. This is a great album. Also, this is Macklemore featuring Murray, Taillights.
I see a fork in the road. I don't know what path I'm taking. I've been driving this road.
That voice just spoke to my soul. Jesus.
For me, overdose and therapy wasn't an option to process our emotions.
We didn't have a diagnosis, just kept taking the pills until we overdosed. We didn't have therapy for the Jesus, all of that. Woo, that's heavy. Jesus.
We didn't have a diagnosis. We just kept taking more to get the serotonin. Got older and all of my homies overdose and therapy wasn't an option to process our emotions.
That's so fucking true, though. Like, you have so many tools now to help you. You can always find someone who will listen. Like, it wasn't so long ago that wasn't a thing, where you couldn't process your emotions. You didn't have someone to talk to. You couldn't find a therapist. You couldn't find a diagnosis for whatever you're going through mentally. It's still such a new idea, and it's so difficult to even think back to those days where we didn't even have that.
Got older and all of my homies overdose and therapy wasn't an option. Size hole, no replacing the void we create.
Closed mouths go hungry. You better raise your voice. If that ain't a way to live, I don't know what is. Damn. Oh, that's a good one. Fuck, man. That one will get you thinking. Jesus.
Seance, the land that our ancestors' graves on. My favorite artists are my two little girls.
Damn.
I see freedom firsthand and what they
He does have two little girls. I fucking knew it.
ancestors' graves on. My favorite artists are my two little girls. I see freedom firsthand and what they make with their crayons. The light.
I see freedom firsthand in what they make with their crayons. True. The freedom of thought that happens within a child's mind is so profound. They don't have the weight of politics and world events and family and bills and all these things. They just exist and are doing and living in the moment, and it's beautiful, and it's something that I wish us adults could do more of. It's hard to, but sometimes you can. But damn, sometimes you got to take that step back and just enjoy the moment.
Favorite artists are my two little girls. I see freedom firsthand and what they make with their crayons. I see a fork in the road.
This fucking chorus, this dude singing, just like, it's like, it's hitting me in the soul, man.
I'll find my way home. I see a fork in the road. I don't know what path I'm taking. On the millions, the playlist and the streams, the album bundles and teas, but they cannot manufacture what resides in the spirit.
Ain't that the truth? You can't mimic what resides in one's soul.
Playlist and the streams, the album bundles and teas, but they cannot manufacture what resides in the spirit. The people's perception, that's what freedom is, and that's what I'm gonna teach my kids.
Facts! When you can get to a point where you don't give a singular fuck what anyone says, that is true freedom from the world, because there is nothing holding you back at that point. You could do whatever. You could dance in the rain naked. No one cares but you. That's a true lesson to learn in life.
This not giving a fuck about other people's perception, that's what freedom is, and that's what I'm gonna teach my kids. Any
moment peace is available, you just gotta remember to breathe it in, and finally I can breathe again.
Any moment peace is available, you just gotta remember to breathe it in. Oh my God. That's so true. You just need all it takes is just take a fucking break, take a breath, chill the fuck out, let it go, and just live in the moment. Enjoy the music, enjoy the lights, enjoy the stars, enjoy whatever it is that you love to enjoy. Just live for the moment.
Wait, man, I'ma roll the dice. I got the wheel regardless of where I go in life. I know tonight. World's ending, I'ma burn with you. Sun going down, gotta turn in soon. Oh,
The world's ending, I'ma burn with you. Ooh. I love this song.
I don't use turn signals. Windows tinted, got a perfect view. World's ending, I'ma burn with you. Sun going down, gotta turn in soon. Oh yeah. Looking in my rear view glass, learning from the past with a beautiful crash. Write my name in the dust on the dash. It fades, but the memories last. Tail lights.
Oh my God. Damn. Fuck, man, that song spoke to my soul. The last 8 to 10 songs of this album were just gut punches, but also hugs and soul loving passion of art. I had to lean back and stretch out because I'm like, whoa. Taillights. Fuck, man. That was such a good song. It was such a good song. I'm just impressed, man. Of course, I've told you at the beginning, I'm a massive fan of Macklemore. I've been a fan for a long time, but not for stuff like this, for stuff like Taillights and all these other songs that we just heard. I am just this might, I can't even lie. Gemini was my favorite album from him. This might be my favorite album from Macklemore after this. I have to re-listen to this a few times to get my true thoughts of it going, but this song felt like a book ending. It really felt like we started and ended a journey. We started and we go down the path of the Hollywood and the fun and the games, and then we go down the depression and the anger and the sorrow and the addiction, and then we start moving forward and we get the healing and the love and the happiness that come from just living. And it really did feel more so than many albums I've heard recently of a beginning to end, meant to be experienced as a whole project that was this cohesive, bound beauty. That's something artists don't understand nowadays. That's an old school idea. To make an album that is a fucking beginning to end story that everything connects is so difficult for most artists nowadays. They just put a collection of their songs together and that's the album. This is an album. This is a true album. It's a story, it's a journey, it's an emotional roller coaster of fucking craziness. I got teary-eyed, I got sad, I got angry, I got hyped, I got happy, I got emotional. This was beautiful. This was beautiful. I'm not going to give my final thoughts just yet. There's going to be a cut here, and then it'll be me again coming back in a different outfit, most likely. in a few days when I've listened to the album a couple of times on the stereo, on the way to work, in the car, whatever. Just experienced and just sat and listened with no pauses, no breaks. And then I'll give my final thoughts on it. But for now, this is a beautiful piece of art that I truly appreciate, and I am honored to be able to bring it to more people. And I am honored to have been here to experience it. So thank you, Ben. Thanks, Macklemore, and everyone who was involved in this. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, I'll give my final thoughts in a different video. I'm going to sit with this and see where my mind goes when we're done with it. Alrighty. It's as good a time as any. I don't really need these on right now. It's as good a time as any for my final thoughts on the Macklemore Ben album. So I've sat with it for well over a week now. And actually, let me just do one thing real quick while we're talking about this. So I've listened to it a lot more. I realized that most of the songs on the album, or on the actual on the album, on this project, I absolutely love. There's not a lot of things that I don't really like about it. The only complaint I have is specifically the song Heroes feels kind of out of place. Like the latter half of the album, I think, from Lost/Sun Comes On, is like perfect. It's completely perfect in the ordering and the way that it goes. Heroes feels so out of place to me. You get these, it's like in the middle of these two like dark-ish songs, because we kind of have this cohesive thing going with the album that it's like you start off with the like two really good bangers of like really upbeat, uplifting, like fun songs, and it feels like Heroes should be with those two, because then you start getting, it's still like uplifting, but like it starts slowly like descending into darkness, kind of like going into your own mind, or when you're going through depression, where you slowly talk yourself down into that and get into the darkness of one's depression and anxiety and addiction and things of that nature. So like it's like we're going through that transition, right? And then all of a sudden we have Heroes thrown in the middle of it, which is like a rappity rap song, where it's more upbeat and it's more like old school 90s style, and like it just like feels kind of out of place. And that's my only real complaint with the album. Now, every song on here is fucking awesome. I listening to it again, the No Bad Days song I liked significantly more. I loved that video already because of his daughter shooting it and like wanting to help him with that project, and that like we talked about, it like completed the actual story from when I grow up. From growing up with Ed Sheeran. I think that's what the song's called, where it's like a continuation of the story with the story from that video. Was really fucking cool. And then I'm excited to see, I'm sure that'll go on again in the future, but like the song is just really, really good. And I really, really enjoy it. Yeah, there's not like a bad song on this album. I really, really like every song on the album. I still don't know if it's a better project than Gemini for me personally. Gemini like hit at a fucking really weird time in my life and like really, really helped me through some darkness, and I really enjoyed it because of that. But this also is hitting at a dark time in my life and is also helping me through that. So it's like they're pretty even on my listings right now. But I absolutely love it. It's very much one of those projects, which we kind of touched on this before, and I may have already said it. I don't really remember because it's been over a week since I filmed all that. But like, it used to be in the past, like an album was like a journey. There was like a beginning, middle, and end of an album. There was like this overarching theme and story to the album. And nowadays we don't really get a whole lot of that. Artists that I know do that very well. Music to be Murdered by, Eminem did it very well. Eminem does really good with it. Nas did it very well with his newest album. Tech Nine's done it very well. But the best one that I can think of, because he does conceptual albums, is Logic, who does a lot of that. Also, G-Eazy does a lot of that. Joyner Lucas sometimes does that. It's always, but still kind of falls, some of those artists still kind of fall of like, there's the beginning, middle, and end, and then there's like random ones sprinkled in there that don't really go with the overarching theme or story of the actual album. This very much felt like a personalized story of Ben. We get to hear where he came from, what inspired him, what demons he fights, how he fights them, and where he's at in his life by the end. We get this overarching story of his mentality of life and where he wants to go with music and his career and where he wants to go with his life, where he's been and what got him to that point, what hardships that he's gone through. So it's like, it was really this really cohesive, beautiful thing that I really, really enjoyed. So I think that was the thing that I really took away from the album, is this is very much an album that is very much really, really nice to sit down and listen to. Also, I didn't address it before. I'm sorry. I just realized that I left the border on. I'm filming on my actual stream setup on my camera and my microphone just to make this easier. And this is my like stream overlay, and it'll stay in because it's cool. But it's something a little different to like differentiate, I guess, at the end of this. But yeah, that's where I'm kind of at with that. Of course, I don't expect complete lyrical craziness like I would if I was listening to King Crooked or Tech Nine or Eminem or Royce da 5'9" or Joyner, right? What I go in expecting in a Macklemore album is a couple fun songs, some really deep, dark, depressing, but also inspirational songs, some very, very interesting and fun, but also very dark stories. That's more of what I put Macklemore in. He's got this very wide catalog of, he can do the rapidy rap, he can do the storytelling, he can do the fun party like upbeat stuff. He can kind of do like a hodgepodge of a lot of stuff, which makes him just a better artist in my opinion. But yeah, overall I really, really enjoyed this album. I'm enjoying it a lot. Like every song on this album is on my playlist currently, and I do love when they come on. They're fucking fantastic songs. I really, really enjoyed every one of those songs that has come up. I'm not disappointed in any way, shape, or form as to how this album project came together, or what came out of it, or how Macklemore put everything together. The things that I didn't talk about a whole lot during my reactions, at least I don't think I did. The production on this is phenomenal. It is above and beyond what like 90% of the rap game puts out, and it's even hip hop. It's fucking beautiful. Like, there is not a beat on this album that I didn't just fall in love with immediately, and that I wouldn't myself love to rap over. There's a few songs in here that I may try to find the beats for, or similar ones, and do remixes for. I think I may do that. We may make that a thing in the future. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. We talked about the whole music thing in me. But yeah, the production was incredible. As always, I expect from Macklemore, his music videos are always just a step above the rest. They're always interesting and cool and themed and just fun or dark, or just like they fit the song and the vibe, and they create this whole other storyline within the song, and like add layers to it instead of distracting or taking away from it. And I've always loved that about Macklemore's choice for his videos, and that really, really, really fucking love that. And that's a whole separate thing that's not even from the album. That was just, we reacted to a lot of the music videos, so that was fun. Also, I will say, he's started doing the live stripped performances for some of these songs, and those are always my favorite versions of his songs. Like Excavate, and I can't think of the other one that he does from Gemini. Those are two of my favorite songs he's ever done because of the stripped versions. I prefer them. So yeah, if you haven't seen those, check those out. They're fucking incredible. But overall, yeah, absolutely incredible experience. I'm very happy and blessed that I got to share this experience with everybody. and that we got to have a good time and sit and react to this actual album. It was fucking phenomenal, and I'm glad I got to be here for it. So thank you, Ben, so much for your art. If you guys haven't already, go down in the description and be sure to go check out the original album. I'll put the playlist down there. Enjoy it. It's fucking amazing. Even if you've heard all the songs separately, if you have not sat from beginning to end and listened to this album, I would recommend doing that. It really is one of those projects that is meant to be heard in that way, and it's so incredibly moving when you do. It's a whole different experience, in my opinion, and I love it. I love it a lot. It was really good. So on this channel, we rate everything on a scale of 1 to 13. For me, personally, I'm going to rate this at an 11 out of 13. Yeah, it's, like I said, that fucking weird Heroes being, like, right in the middle of that really, like, takes away from, like, the overarching beginning, middle, end story for me. Like, I get that is, like, supposed to be, like, his past and where he came from, and there's some darkness and some harder topics that still fit within that, but it still kind of feels out of place. Just me personally, that's how I saw it, and I don't know, it's just a little weird. I'm not mad at it, just a little weird. But yeah, absolutely incredible album. I absolutely loved it. It was so much fun to actually sit and do this again. I really missed reacting, and to be back in such a big way is awesome. We're going to try to keep regular reactions coming. The big thing for me is you're not going to see a lot of singular reactions. If there are artists or things that I see that I kind of want to highlight or want to take part in or be a part of that reaction, then I'm going to do so. But otherwise, I enjoy more so doing this. I enjoy doing the album reactions. I like the long form. I like sitting with a project and enjoying it. And I definitely am going to do this from now on, where we split the final thoughts up, where I have my final thoughts from the immediate listen, and then I sit with the album and really think about it, and then do my complete review of it. Because I think that is just a better way to do it, because then I have a more complete thought. Because I thought about this with other album reactions, especially the Nas one, where I had much more to say after the fact that I didn't get to say in the video, and I think this really brought those thoughts forward. And next time I'll actually take notes. I did take notes for this one, but I didn't think I needed them, so I just kind of freeballed it because it's more fun that way. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say currently. I'm feeling a lot better I'm finally feeling good and back to mostly normal. My throat's still a little weird, but other than that, I'm feeling like 90% okay. So that's good. We're back to normal. Like I said, we'll be back to doing this again, and much more stuff coming. So I'm very excited to show you those things when we get to them. Very, very excited. With that all being said, that's going to do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you haven't already, or if you want to go support yourself, go show love to Macklemore and go to and experience this album in all of its glory over. I'll link it on the YouTube channel. And also, if you feel inclined, say that I sent you. Say that if you're going through the entire project, just be like, hey, Emmett told me to experience this project like this. It was pretty fucking good. He had a great reaction. I don't know. You never know. Maybe Macklemore will see it. And if you ever do see it, Ben, you're awesome. Love you, buddy. You're fucking cool. I'm definitely ordering merch from this fucking album. I want the vinyl version of it and a CD version of it for sure. And one of those hoodies, fucking fire. But yeah, if you want to link to anything else, there's a playlist of other reactions also linked in the description, and it'll be at the end card of the video. If you want to see more of me, I am live 3 days a week over on Twitch. That's all in the description below if you want to keep up with that stuff. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, leave a like. If you're new to me, subscribe, and I will see you all in Valhalla. Ta-ta for now.
Can't be asleep when I'm awake, trying to be happy, but it's fake. Something is just wrong with me. I have insomnia dreams. Close my eyes to see the dark. Sounds all around me will start. Get up with thoughts I can't see. I have